Good morning. I am up bright and early. For those of you who know me, you know it must be something going on because I am usually not a morning person, but the spirit is. I woke up this morning bright and early, um, before 7, just before the sun was rising, and I had something on my mind that has been on my mind for a while, and I spoke on it on Periscope, which I was trying out just to see how I liked it. Um, but it came back to me again. So, evidently, it's something I'm supposed to speak on again, and that's karma. Um, I don't know how you see it. Karma meaning, you get back what you put out, the law of reaping and sowing, however you want to say it. But basically, the idea is that how you treat people is the way in which you will be treated, or what you do will end up being done to you, etc., etc. But what the spirit keeps putting on my heart, as I think about karma and as I think about this life and the journey that we're living, is that we spend a lot of time thinking about karma in terms of others. We don't really think about our karma as much, but we think about the karma in terms of what others have done to us or what we have received from others. And I think we get a lot of comfort from, yeah, this person did me dirty or that person did this to me, but, karma is a bee or whatever the case may be, and it'll come back to them. And let's be honest, a lot of you guys, you wait for it, you look for it, you look for the moment that person um, receives the karma in their own lives that they, as a result of what they did to you. You might look for it on Facebook, check up on that person, what have you, but we often look for it. We just can't wait. We just wait for the moment when that person gets back whatever it is that they dished out to us. But my thought and what I would like with Spirit would like you to think about, though, is what if that karma that you're looking for in someone else's life, that person that did something to you, hurt your feelings, broke your heart, used you, manipulated you, abused you, whatever it is, what if there is no karma attached to um, that specific incident or their particular part in your life? What if there is no karma? What if that person was spent specifically for the reason of teaching you or healing you in some area? Therefore, they serve their purpose, and there is no karma to be had for them as it pertains to your particular situation. What if that person's purpose in your life was to do exactly what they did? How would that change your ability to move on and your thought pattern as it pertains to growing and change? Um, Excuse me, my computer is doing something weird. I'm not editing anything off this video because um, I feel like the whole point is for you to understand that life is life, and you got to take the good with the bad, and there's a lot of bad going on right now. So I don't mean to diminish or make light of anybody's situation, but I just want you to think about that. What if there is no karma associated to or associated with your particular situation in that person's life? What if there is no karma? How does that make you feel, and what are you going to do about it? It's been said that life is a mirror, and I tend to agree. Basically, the situations and experiences, relationships you go through in life are just a reflection of you in some way. Maybe a reflection of some hurt or some pain that lies dormant inside of you or that you're trying to hide, or maybe a part of yourself and who you are that you don't let people see. But of course, God, Spirit, can see it all. So there's really nothing that you can hide. So at the end of the day, the situations that we go through, as hard as they may be, the people that we experience, the situations that we experience, as tough, as heartbreaking as they can be, are usually there for lessons. And if we don't get the lesson, we end up in the same situation again and again. And my thought on it, the reason I believe that karma keeps showing up in my thought process is because we spending too much time thinking about and looking for someone to receive karma for what they've done to us, and how they've affected our life. We want them to pay. But the truth of the matter is that that's none of your business. I hate to say it like that, but actually I don't hate to say it like that. That's exactly the way I meant to say it. But that might have sounded harsh to some, but it's none of your business whether they receive karma for what happened in your life or not. What is your business, though, is what you do with the results of what happened, what they brought into your life. Did you learn a lesson? Did you heal? Did you live more authentically as a result? Did you learn something about yourself? And if we spend more time worrying about that person paying than we do about what we gained from the situation and what parts of ourselves were freed up to live authentically and to heal and to be free, then you'll end up in the same or similar situation. Different person, maybe different setting, but same theme. So all in all, what I'm trying to say with this is we need to quit with all the karma and everything goes around and nobody's loyal and all this stuff, and really begin to self-reflect and look in, because at the end of the day, you have more power than you think. Most things don't happen to you. You attract them to yourselves without realizing it. That's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day. But ultimately, karma, thinking about karma, if you want to think about karma, it's better for you to think about your own karma, because your karma is not attached to what someone has done to you. It's attached to what you've done with what you've been given in life. So I just want to put that out there that when you're thinking about somebody else paying for what they did to you, you're pretty much living in the past. You're thinking about, contemplating on, and anticipating a future event because of something that happened in your past. And it's time to move on, and it's time to let it go and forgive yourself and forgive that person, because ultimately, in many cases, that person was sent for that divine reason, for that purpose. And it sounds like God wouldn't send anything that would hurt you, but the truth of the matter is that he would, because and he does, because you grow through those experiences. You become more you become wiser, you become smarter, you expand, and ultimately you experience things that put you more in tune with being a human being. And we experience pain in life, and that's just what it is. But it makes you stronger. You're supposed to learn from it. You're supposed to grow from it, and you're supposed to use that to bless others and to live out your purpose in life. But if you spend so much time trying to avoid it and trying to look for opportunities to get revenge, you're stuck in time. So wake up, move on, forget about making somebody pay and looking for God to make somebody pay, because the truth of the matter is they might move on with their lives and you may never see. They might pay, they might get some karma from it, but most times you won't see it, because for one, it's none of your business, and for two, their karma has nothing to do with their purpose in your life and everything to do with what they're putting out. So I hope I got across what I want to get across. It's really, really early in the morning. So my thoughts are just kind of roaming, but I chose not to take notes. I chose just to put this out here. It's my first video. Um, just relating to you. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do, but I chose to listen to Spirit and what I'm supposed to be doing and talking about. So I hope this helps somebody. I know it's supposed to reach somebody. So at the end of the day, be free. God bless.